Okay, I think I'm live. Let me make sure that's muted so that I'm not doubling up on my noise. Hello. So this is a first, but hopefully not a last, and hopefully I'm going to be doing this a lot more often. But today, so okay, my plan is I'm going to record on Twitch and then I'm going to post it on YouTube. Now my Twitch name is Twitch Big Mama, but my YouTube name is GrammyGoose Makes. GrammyGoose because I'm going to be making bags, I'm going to be making clothes, I'm going to be making blankets, I'm going to be making sweaters, I'm going to be making a mess. Hey, my moderator's here. Woohoo, thank you. So, you know, I've got to have like a sign on and I've got to have a sign off, right? So my sign on every single time is going to be saying hello to my most precious babies, which is hello to Jax and to Jalen and to Preston and to Athena and to Max and to Abby and to Charlie. And that is in age order 8, 7, 6, 5, 5, 4, 4. And I love being a grandma and an auntie. Okay, so I'm not oh my goodness gracious. I'm not easily distracted. I'm not ADHD at all. Definitely not going to be an issue at all. So today I am going to be making a dupe of a Vera Bradley purse. So a quilted purse basically. And I'm going to be doing number C right here. Right there it is. Number C right there. And I can show you excuse the bend over shot. But you know, that's what happens when you got an old lady trying to do electronics for the first time. Not the very first time, I've been on here before, but you know. Okay. Oh, this is upside down. That's okay. Doesn't matter. It is this one. This pink one right here is what I'm going to be doing today. But obviously it's not going to necessarily be in those same colors because what I have that I want to use is Winnie the Pooh because Disney is fun and Winnie the Pooh is cute, and I had a couple different types of fabric that are all Winnie the Pooh. So this is going to be my contrast fabric. And then this is the main body fabric. And then this is the other, I don't know where it's going to fit in, but it's going to go somewhere because I've got pieces cut out from all three of them. So this is the other one. This way. Here we go. So hopefully, without it taking 155 years, I'll be able to, by the end of this stream, have a little purse. And I just made a tote bag that I finished at 1 o'clock this morning. And that was another first, but it's got a pocket with a zipper Whoops. So one thing is I don't have all my notions right here. I've got to find my zipper still, but it's got a little zipper pocket in the front and then a nice big tote bag on the inside. And I probably could have put like another pocket on the inside if I'd wanted to, but I mean, this is the first time I've made this, so I wanted to just do it exactly as the instructions said, because that was confusing enough for me without trying to make up new ways to do things. Hi, baby. Did you hear my intro? Do you like it? So my disclaimer is I am in no way any type of a professional. I'm not a professional streamer and I am not a professional sewer. Oh, gotcha. Okay, fair. Pay attention to your meeting. Might be important. Might be slightly more important than your mom. Okay. So I've got the instructions in front of me. It was on the page for cutting out. Now I've got to find the page for sewing it together. Here it is, bag C. Okay. Actually, I'm gonna get on. Discord. General. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, that's weird. Okay. Well, anyway. Never mind. Okay. So I'm doing bag C. So the first instruction says stitch upper front and back, number 10 and number 11. Oh, sorry. Stitch upper front and back 10 to lower front and back 11. Now, what I think I did, what I tried to do on this one was as I was, maybe I didn't, yeah. As I was doing it, as I was cutting it out, I was writing each number on each piece so that when we got to this point, I would know what was what. But now I'm not finding all of them, so maybe I forgot to do it on some of them. Okay. We'll see. We shall see. I'm also getting a headache, which is awesomely fun. Raise your hand if you love a headache. Okay. I am not seeing my numbers. Cool. All right. Good idea. Badly done. You're going to hear that a lot from me. Here we go. 14. There's one that I put the number on. I think this one is 11. There's two of them. There's supposed to be two of them. Goodness gracious. Yes. Use pieces 11. Yes, there's supposed to be two. Okay. But now what I got to figure out is, okay, so is this one 10? See, I thought I wrote the numbers on all of them so that I wouldn't be wasting time doing this. Okay, so this is the main body of the bag. And I can tell because I think this part is going to be the bottom. Except shouldn't there be one on this side too? I don't know. See, I'm telling you, literally this is the first time I've ever done this. So I don't know what I'm doing. But that's okay, because that's kind of the whole point of this channel, is to kind of learn together what we're going to be doing, because if somebody, it's really nice when you have somebody that knows what they're doing, teach you how to do what you're doing, but then they know what they're doing. And so then you feel like slow and kind of stupid. But then if you have somebody else that's teaching you what to do while they're learning at the same time, that's me, then you feel a little bit more connected, I feel like, to that person because it's like, yeah, I don't understand either. So as long as we both don't understand together, we're doing something right. And then at the end, if we end up with a bag of some sort, a purse of some sort, then we're doing even better, in my opinion. Okay. So, tell your friends, tell your family, tell your neighbor, tell your mama, tell your grandmama. I don't care. Tell everybody. That I'm here because I'd really like to grow in on here, but also since I'm going to be posting it to YouTube, I'd like to grow over there too. So share, tell people, join in the chat. If you are an experienced sewer and you know better than I do what I'm supposed to be doing, please chat with me. Please tell me, hey, you're being dumb. Don't do it that way. I'll be like, you're right, I'm being dumb, and explain to me how to do it. Because Big Mama does not know. Baby girl, I love you. Are you here to help? You gonna help me sew? Okay. So what numbers do we need? We need numbers 10 and 11. Okay. Okay, so number 10 we already found, and then I put it down. So I gotta find it again. This one, the last one I pick up. So just finished making lunch. Perfect. What are we eating today? Because I was trying to get lunch done, but I'm doing I don't understand. I wonder if I cut this one wrong, if it shouldn't have this notch out of it. No, because I definitely drew it on there. Okay, fun, awesome, cool. We love this for us. See, this is where I have to suck up my pride. Gordon Ramsay's version of shepherd's pie. There's a different version of shepherd's pie? That sounds good. I actually bought shakes too. I went back to my what are they called? Premier protein shakes because I know I like those, and I need to figure out what I'm doing here. See, this is why Grandpa keeps coughing, people. Mommy does not like Grandpa coughing. Maybe this is what I'm looking for. Nope, because it should be on the fold, right? Yep, it should be on the fold. This is frustrating. Okay, this is 14. That's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for 10 and 11. Okay, can you hear the music, baby girl? Home Chef had Gordon Ramsay recipes this week. Oh, cool. Is it delicious? Okay, so this is number 14. This is not what I need. Is this one numbered? Oh, this one's number 17. I know that for sure. This is the strap. I know that for a fact. Part of how I know that is because I accidentally cut a notch in it. So we're gonna have to figure that out. But I think that's gonna be, because it's a strap, I think I'm cutting it in half and then it's just gonna be folded. So that will be hidden and you won't even know it's there. Today we are making a duplicate of a Vera Bradley purse, because I love Vera Bradley, but their purses are very expensive. So the one we're working on is this one. But instead of pink and bicycles, what I'm using is Winnie the Pooh. Winnie the Pooh. Winnie the Pooh. Very cute. But I'm struggling because I thought I'd numbered all my pieces, but now I can't find piece number 10. So what I'm going to do is find piece number 10, which is this one. See the 10? And then I'm going to have to, yes, I'll try to. Got chat over here on my phone as well. Part of the issue is I don't remember which fabric, because I'm using 3 different fabrics, and I don't remember which fabric I used for number 10. Yeah, right now, like I've got a Vera Bradley Weekender bag, and it's so cute. I love it so much. I'll probably bring it with me in November, just so you can see it. But they're like 100. I don't think I bought it for 120. I think I bought it on sale, but they're like $120 for a Weekender bag. And I'm like, you know what? If I can make one, that's going to be a whole lot cheaper, especially if I use fabric I already have. So that's what we're working with today, is the fabric I already have, which happens to be Winnie the Pooh. I used to babysit, well, it doesn't happen to be, I chose for it to be. I used to babysit for a little boy that loved Winnie the Pooh. Loved, loved, loved. He called it Any Pooh Song. Any Pooh Song. Watch Any Pooh Song. He loved it. And so that's still in my brain whenever I think about Winnie the Pooh. Any Pooh Song. Okay, this is 11. And this is 11. I think it's going to be... Oh my word, oh mercy. This one. Nope, this is too big. All right, people. Right. Well, technically a Weekender is more than a purse. It's like a big old bag. But yes, it's still kind of crazy. Look, the other thing is I am not super good at making things straight. I can't even draw a straight line. So I'm sure you can see this cut is not even and it's not straight. But that's okay, because I can go back with my roto cutter. This is going to be frustrating to me, I can already tell, because I tried really hard to be organized with this. Oh, this is 14. 14, 15, 13. All right, we have identified 13, 14, 15, 11. We already knew 11. This one is... Well, maybe this one is 10. No, because 10 doesn't have those notches cut out. Which one has notches cut out? Maybe that's what we need to figure out, because I keep picking this one up. Maybe I just did 10 wrong, and it is 10, but I didn't do it right. Has anybody thought of that possibility besides me? I agree with you, Vin Better, and welcome to my stream. Bigger is definitely better sometimes. If you're talking about like a daily, like, just carry around with you bag though, it's not necessarily. I've got a service dog, and trying to carry around a huge bag and guide the dog, and I have my dad who's got dementia, so I have to keep an eye on him too. It just can get to be a whole lot. So if I If I can have a smaller daily bag, it's better for me. All right, I'm not finding it. Why am I not finding it? Maybe it's one that I need to cut in half. Sorry about this. It's really annoying, I realize, and I want to do better. I will do better eventually, just not today. Don't expect it from me today. All right, this is 13. You know, the thing is, I'm a real actual person, right? Gavin Better. Hi, baby. Love you. I know who you are. Gavin is better. Gavin is good, better, best. For sure. For sure. So I know you have absolutely no desire to learn how to sew, but I thought, you know, so I know you didn't hear the beginning of this, so I'll explain to you. I'm doing this and I'm recording it and I'm going to post a VOD on YouTube. So on YouTube, I'll probably cut out all this searching for it and probably recutting because I cannot find number 10. But also the other problem is I'm not sure that I have any more of this fabric, which is actually going to be a very big problem. Maybe it's this one. I think it is. Maybe it is. And maybe anyway, so I'm going to be cooking, I'm going to be baking, I'm going to be sewing, I'm going to be knitting, I'm going to be doing literally kind of anything. Right? Okay, daughter, so that's a very good plan. However, comma, how are we supposed to carry a bag that's bigger than our whole entire bodies? And if anybody's interested, my dog is right here. She stays right next to me at all times. I mean, it is kind of essential because you do have to have all of the pieces, but at the same time, this is taking a really long time and I'm still not finding it. So I don't know. I don't know what to do at this point. This is 16. Okay, so the only pieces that I use for this one is 10, 14, 15, 18, 11, 13, 15, 16, 17, 19, 12, 13, 18. Okay, so this is 11, we already know that. This is 17, we already know that, because this is the strap. Jeffersoo, meeting is over. Yay! Time to play. Okay, so the only one, literally, that I cannot find is 10, right? Because what's this one? This one is 16, so I have 16, 17. Don't know what this one is, but it's definitely not 10, 13, 15. I tried to be organized, peoples. I tried so hard. So Jeffersoo, Gavin Better is on. You know who that is, I assume. We're all family here, and I look forward to more family joining. Let's see. So, what's this one? Okay, let me look down here. I've got 17. I've got 16, 17, 16, 13. This one is 15. Okay, so now I know for sure that this is the one I'm looking for. It's my favorite Gavinator in the entire universe. Okay, so I know I'm looking for this. What's this one? Ah, look. Wait, where'd it go? I just saw it. Where'd it go? I just saw it. Hold, please. Right there. Right there. Right there. Maybe it's on the front. Look. Where's my camera? Okay, well, spoiler alert, I found the number 10 on it. Can you see it? I don't know if you can see the 10 or not. I can't even tell if it's on the front or the back. Oh, it's on the back. 10. Ah. Oh my word, oh mercy, this should not be this hard. I am so challenged. Okay, so that's part of the fun though, right? Is I am the everyman. I am not a professional. I'm not even good. Step 1. Let me call somebody that knows what they're doing, and then I'll tell you what step 1 is. That's usually how my sewing goes, because I'm still learning, but we're gonna work through this together, because that's what family does, right? All right, so now I just got to get all this stuff out of my way, because we have now figured it out. What is this one? 12. Oh. So let's make sure I didn't make a big mistake. Okay. So now we know that this one is number 10. Except, wait, did I put number 10 away? Because I feel like it needs to be cut down. 11, 19, 10. Okay, wait, that's not 10. 16, 10. Here it is. Okay. Because I think it needs to be, I crochet and I knit pretty well. Yes, this needs to be cut in half. All right, cool. Because I've been doing both of those for a really long time. And on another video, we are definitely going to be doing some knitting and some crocheting. And I'll probably make another, tote bag so that everybody can kind of see how I did that. If you missed it, Pipples, this is the tote bag that I made yesterday. So there's a front zipper, or I mean a front pocket with a zipper. Oh my word, this camera thing, this situation is going to drive me insane. So the inside is red, and then the outside is this multicolored fun pattern. And then you've got your zipper that you can open up, and you've got your pocket in here. So that's what I made yesterday, and that's what we're gonna, yes, I did. Okay, but literally though, right? If only I had a beach anywhere close to me. Literally though, this is the pattern on it says it's for the absolute beginner, okay? And that's the one that literally step 1, I was texting my sister that is a master seamstress and being like, okay, I'm confused already. Tell me what to do. And then guess what I did for step 2 once I figured out step 1. If you guessed that I called her again, ding, 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 ding. Actually, I didn't call, I texted, but you know. But yeah, oh, wait, oh, shoot, that wasn't the middle. Go me. Yeah, so this is the pattern. And so step 1 is sewing the zipper pocket. Place fused pocket lining. That was what tripped me up, because I did not see where it said Chafin is sister-in-law, but sister. I didn't see anywhere where it said anything about fusing anything to anything, so I couldn't figure that out. Then I realized on the page before it says Use a fabric marker, pencil, or chalk, transfer all necessary markings, including a pocket placement on the main body and the zipper box on the fused side of the pocket lining. So then I go up to step 2. Pin the pattern pieces on the fabric, cut them out. Remember to snip small notches where indicated. Cut a piece of lightweight interfacing using the pocket pattern and fuse it to the pocket lining. That was the step. So I was like, okay, now that we found that step, now we can proceed. So was it confusing? It should not have been. Is it to me? My brain just, you know, it takes a minute and a half sometimes to figure out what I'm supposed to be doing. Okay. So now we have 10 and 11. Praise Jesus. The smaller one is the right size, so I just have to cut down the bigger one. So when you sew something together, unless otherwise indicated, you always want to stitch them together with the wrong sides together, because this is where you're going to see that you did the stitching, and that's going to be on the inside when you turn it right side. See what I'm saying? Does that make sense? So the other number 10 over here, actually, you know what? No, okay. So I think what I'm going to do is use my serger. So this is where life is going to get a little bit interesting, because I only have this one camera. I don't know how to connect other cameras. So I'm going to be playing with the angles a little bit. I'm going to be moving you around just a little bit because I need to get to my serger, which is this. And I still want you to see what I'm doing. So, okay. That on there, and I'm gonna serge it. I mean, honestly, the first thing I should do is, so the first thing I should do is cut it down so it's the right size. Hey, you know what? As long as at the end I come out with a purse, I'm happy. Oops. Okay. So it isn't perfect. And honestly, the best thing to do would be to make it perfect. But my cutting thing is this. Can you see this? This green thing right here underneath all this fabric and all this mess. And then I'm using my desk, which I have this much room. And that is much bigger than that. So I don't know that I'm going to be able to do that right now, but it's okay. It'll be fine. It'll be just fine, because I love you too, my Daniel, and I'm gonna have fun. And I am a nerd. Okay, so I don't know how loud this is going to be over stream, so if it's really loud, let me know. I don't know what to do about it if it is, but I just don't know. Can you hear my happy boppy music? One thing that the serger does that's going to make me make a face a lot, because if I make a mistake, it's pretty obvious, is it actually cuts as it sews. So this is what it cut off. And so if I tweak it or twist it in any way, then I could accidentally cut into what I need in order to make the piece, right? So I'm also going to run it through. Was that really, really loud? I'm also going to run it through my sewing machine just to give it a little bit of extra strength so that it doesn't just fall apart the first time you stick anything in it. Oh, how about if I turn on my sewing machine? Okay. So A streamer slash YouTuber that I've been watching a lot lately is Levi Nix, Nichs, and he's on Twitch. And he's got a soundboard, and one of the ones that he uses all the time is stupid, and I need that in my life. But alas, I do not have a soundboard, nor do I really need one at the moment. So I used the serger, which is fine on its own. I don't have to sew it. I just personally feel like it's stronger if I do both. And maybe I'm making that up. Is that super loud? We're done. We're done. We're done. We're done. I was hoping, I bet they're napping. I was hoping that my little ones might be able to watch me, but they may be napping right now. Mama did not respond to my messages, so I think they're probably laying down, which is fine. That's good. That's what they need for now, so that's happy. And come back to talk about one. Sandwiching. Well, all right. Now we get to play Find the Fabric again. But look, we did it. It is now sewn together, and it's not going anywhere. Okay. And put my pattern back up here so that I can once again look through so I can find number 12. And this one I don't have numbered, but it's a small little pocket piece. And also, I laid it in something dirty. That's always awesome. Just more evidence that I am just a real human that doesn't know what I'm doing. As if you needed more evidence of that. One thing I will suggest is to have some scissors that you have marked for fabric, so that when your husband picks them up and tries to use them on cutting a tag off of something, you can go, stop! Those are my fabric ones, and it's on both sides. And he has to go, oh, sorry, I didn't notice. Thank you, daughter, for moderating me. Appreciate. Okay. Did we figure out what this piece is? This is 12. Again, I think this needs to be cut in half. I think that's why it looks weird. So let's put it together so that we're cutting it in half this time. Yeah, because this was cut on a fold, and a lot of times patterns will show you where to place your pattern pieces on the fabric, and it'll show you where the fold needs to be and where the selvage needs to be. And the selvage is the extra, like the edges. Is there a selvage that I can find that I can show you? Yeah, like this, right here. This is where you can tell where it was cut off the bolt, and that's called the selvage. And then the fold is wherever you folded the fabric to cut it. So in this case, the fold is right here. And so this is probably, it's either one long piece or it's two pieces, or it's two long pieces that I have to cut in half. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so with number 12, we're supposed to get this one. And with right sides together again, we pin it. And the reason to pin it is so that it doesn't slip around on you while you're sewing. Okay, now you can see where I did not cut evenly. You can see it really clearly right there. See that? That bump right there? My bump, my lovely lady hump. Sorry, I'll stop. Okay. Why? Nope, we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna ask why. We're gonna line up this, because this is gonna end up being the bottom corner, right there. When you sew it together, you sew it together like this, crossways, and then it makes that really pretty corner. So I'm not going to worry about the top being a little bit higher up at the moment. I'm just going to find my pens. Why am I always looking for something? Pin it together, right sides together again, because then the ugly, which is where you sew, is going to be on the inside. And I could move junk and get my cutter out and cut this down. That's probably a better thing to do. But for now, I'm just going to pin it together because oh, there is a step I have yet to do. No, go back to work. I don't like those words. Okay, I love you. Anaya, I love you. Did Gavin tell you how to find me? He's my best boy. I love him. Okay, wait. No, it has to be this way. Okay. Okay, wait again. I think. Good. We're good. We are making a dupe Vera Bradley bag. You know what Vera Bradley is? Where it's like the quilted bag, quilted purse. They also make wallets, and they make what else? They make wallets, and they make base draw edges together, quilt front and back. I have to step away for just a hot second to get my batting. Bear with me. Look at my beautiful plants. I'll be right back. Stefan laid on me. Sorry. Yes, I have a big old trash bag of batting because I also have grandchildren that think batting is amazing and they like to dig through it and pull it all out. Once it's all pulled out of the bag, it's not easy to put back in. It's like putting toothpaste back in a toothpaste tube. So we have a trash bag, clean trash bag, full of batting. The biggest problem with it is untying the knot to get it out. What are you up to today, Naya? Are you working? Are you schooling? Are you what? What are you? Untying a knot. This is captivating. Captivating content. Just got off work. Soon I'm going to take a nap and get ready for this school thing. You got this, girl. You got this. You are the most awesome and amazing. And I love you to bits and pieces. Okay. Here's the batting. And batting is, I mean, I know everybody knows what a quilt is, right? Batting is what goes inside the quilt that makes it all soft and squishy and warm, because otherwise you would just have two pieces of fabric. And there is nothing soft or squishy or warm about two pieces of fabric being sewn together. So that's what batting is for. But Which one am I supposed to cut it in the shape of? 12. This one. All right. So I'm just going to lay it. Actually, I'm going to turn it over. Got to keep like, move this, move that, do this, do that, move this again. I don't. Where did I put my scissors? My goodness gracious. I guess this entire stream is going to be just me looking for things. There they are. There they are, my handy dandy. Yes, Teeny's Fluff. Exactly true. But she's not the only one. Max and Preston love to get into it too. So this is not something I'm going to blame fully on her. Although it is something she adores. Oops, I pushed something. Did I break anything? I don't think so. Okay. So, for some reason, cutting this is equal parts satisfying and terrifying. Not today, but yes, I will. So what this channel is going to be, okay, so I'm going to be doing Twitch Big Mama is my name on here on Twitch, and I'm going to be streaming it live. Then I'm going to be putting it on YouTube as a VOD under GrammyGoose Makes is the name of my YouTube channel. I'll send you a link once I get it posted. And oh, by the way, if anybody doesn't, I mean, because I'm just saying people's names, which I don't know if anybody wants. So if you don't want your name on YouTube, please tell me so that I can like bleep out what I say. So yeah, so it's just making things. So some days I'll be sewing, some days I'll be knitting, some days crocheting, some days cooking, some days baking. Maybe I'll do banana bread because Gavin needs the recipe, so maybe I'll do that one day. I'm also trying to figure out how often I'm going to be doing this, so if I'm going to do it once a week or if I'm going to do it every couple of days. Which cookies, baby? Papa's cookies? Because I've got those in the cookie jar right now, if that's what you're talking about. Or are you talking about the ones I made for Naya? Okay, I just gave two choices. And so the chocolate and peanut butter ones or Papa's? Don't just say yes. Also, I have kind of become a bit of an expert, Papa's, okay. I've become a bit of an expert making bagels. Has anybody gotten to taste my bagels? Son, did you get to taste my bagels? Sounds like a very weird question to be asking your son. Son, did you taste my bagels? Literally, I mean bagels. Don't get weird. Okay. Now we've got that batting cut. Now I will grab this piece again. You did? You tasted the bagels? Pretty good, right? Which flavor did you taste? Lee's favorite, I think, are the blueberry. He took it and made French toast out of them. Blueberry is your fave? I also got, this time I got dried apricots. I got dried cherries, and I know you like cherry also. But I don't feel like they were super fruity flavored because of just using dried berries. So this time I might use fresh blueberries and dried blueberries in the blueberry ones. But then I also don't want it to be overwhelmingly sweet. So I don't know. But anyway, the point of my channel, which is what I was trying to get at, is I make stuff, just all the stuff. So making could be cooking, could be baking, and there is a difference. Could be sewing, could be yarn work, you know, could be any of the things. But when I'm doing the cooking and the baking, I've got to be out in the kitchen, which means I'm going to have to figure out Grandpa. I mean, not figure him out, but you know what I mean. Just make sure he's not being weird. There might be a doddering old man behind me, I guess is what I'm saying. I thought about that too as taste testers. Whenever okay, you didn't hear my opening, right? Because you were in your meeting. So my opening, you know, my like, welcome to my channel opening is welcoming my favorite tiny people. Taste testers, that's exactly what they're perfect for. No, I definitely do. Where did I say I didn't? Yeah, so my opening is hello to my favorite little people, Jax and Jalen and Preston and Athena and Max and Abby and Charlie. And that's all in age order. So we've got from 8 all the way down to 5 with just those people. Okay. All right, now we can pin it together. And I'll show you after it's pinned together. It's definitely not lining up perfectly. And so in an ideal world, which really I should make, because I mean, if I'm putting this out there as any type of tutorial at all, even if it's an unprofessional tutorial, I should try to make it at least look nice, right? What did I say? 8, 7, 6, 5, and 4. What did I say? Did I say 3? Jax is 8, Jalen is 7, Preston is 6, Athena and Max are 5, Charlie and Abby are 4. That's what I meant to say. I'm trying to talk and pin at the same time. 8 to 5. Okay, 8 to 4. Sorry. But my point is, they are all in age order. I'm saying the names all in age order, and the age range is from 8. Like every year from 8 down to 4. Because Charlie and Abby are only 4. You can't. You don't have 5-year-olds. Words are hard. Okay. I hear talking out there. I might need to go check on the old person. Give me a second. Are you okay? Did you come? Did you come? In the pot or with at the pot? How's your lunch? Is it okay? Because yours were gone. I threw away the package. Okay. Okay. I'm back. Did you miss me? I fixed it. I fixed it right after I said it, as a matter of fact. Okay. Now it says to do a basting stitch. Oh, I'm so glad I looked at that. Okay, so rule number 1 in everything, cooking, baking, sewing, knitting, crocheting, all of the things that I could possibly be doing on this channel going forward, is always check and double check and triple check. Because remember I said, you always sew it with wrong sides together unless the pattern instructs you otherwise, and this pattern does instruct you otherwise. And I was trying to figure out how in the world I was going to turn this right side out after I did what it told me to do. And then I read it one more time, and sure enough, it says wrong sides together. So the funny thing about this is going to be, this is going that way. That is going that way, but this is the inside and this is the outside. So I think we'll be okay. How can I get you in trouble when your wife isn't even watching? Maybe she'll watch the VOD, huh? Okay. I've got all kinds of ways to get you into trouble. If I don't with that, I'll do it with something else. I'm very good at getting you in trouble. I'm very good at getting me in trouble too. So there you go. Same. Oh, I think I forgot to send this to Reese. True. You don't need me to help. Okay. There. Okay. Forgot to send the address to Reese. I told her I was going to. So there we go. All right. Now I've got to reline this up as best as I can with it not being exactly the same size everywhere. You know who this would drive crazy, my son? Oh, bye, Naya. I love you. Mwah. Is Marietta would be driven crazy by this. Make it work, make it match, make it the same size. What are you doing? And she's right. I'm hearing her in my head. I love you, baby girl. And I more need to do it right. And I will. But, okay. Why? I feel like I've fixed this too many times already and it's not staying fixed. All right. Okay. Now it wants me to do a based stitch, which a base stitch is just a looser stitch. It's like, okay, so because I'm ACDC, no. Because I'm like OCD on a lot of things, yes. It does make me a little crazy that it isn't totally even. See, look, I'll show you. So you can see this is the back and this is the batting. It's a little bit higher than this side. And then on this end, this is where I miscut that. So it's a little bit higher right there. Hey, congratulations to them. I don't normally see their socks because I pick them up and take them home so they don't take off their shoes, but all right. See, the issue is the issue is this. This, my dears, ooh, don't push on a screen, woman. This is my cutting board, and my cutting space is fully covered by, you know, I guess I could move the fabric. Fabric and patterns and all of the things and stuff. I think this works, right? You, my child. You're right. You don't need me to get you in trouble. You do just fine all by yourself. Okay. I think I've cleared off enough space here. I just have a lot to clean up before your father can go to bed. Okay. And then also, I don't think don't think you're going to be able to see this because I don't think I can put. Let me see how far I can put my computer over. Can you see it? You can, right there. Okay. Can you see it? Okay. So I have this lovely little tiny thing. The other thing Athena loves is my pens. She loves to play with my pens. Okay, I don't think you can see this part, but what I'm doing is I've got marks on this green board because it's like a measuring board basically. And I'm lining it up. Use the bigger one. I'm lining it up on a line at the top and the bottom with the shortest piece of fabric on the line. And then, oop, against that and go. All right, so now that I got that side, even Steven. And now let me put, don't tell Papa. It's a joke in my family because I always tell on myself. So I tell them not to tell him, and then I tell him myself. Nope. What's Mama doing? Is Mama making this? Alright, line this back up. Shortest. That's the line. Right there. And this on it. Oh shoot, I did it again. Does anybody understand how not savvy I am? Go. There's two sides. Now this one is the one that's going to be the most tricky because, oh, whoops, repin. Because it's got the little cutouts down here that are that are kind of indented. I'm not sure, because that's where those things are that I showed you earlier. That's going to be the corners of his purse. All right. Did I do? No, haven't done this side yet. Yeah, see, I think I need to do those too. because I need to try to not cut into the other part of the purse at the same time. So I think I need to use scissors for this one. Can you still see what I'm doing over here? I love you. Oh, all right, go to work. I love you, baby. Mwah. Love and a family loves and supports me. That's all a person needs in life. Is a family that loves and supports them. If you don't have one, get you a family that loves and supports you. Just saying. Sometimes your family is who you're born with, and sometimes your family is your chosen family, and either one is equally valid in getting love and care and affection. Just what you need. And support. Not even just, you know, you think of support, you think of money, right? I'm not talking money, I'm talking life. Just, I love you, I'm here for you. I'll tell my friends about you. You know, that type of thing. Okay. Up here, where's my other scissors? Those are easier. You know, I might have to rename this to the Searching for Scissors show. Should be able to do a little bit more with this. Just use the scissors to finish. There we go. All right. Now we're even. Always close. Always close your rotary cutter, especially if you may or may not have small children hanging out. Oh, I didn't do this side. One more side, people. One more side. Oh, it moved. Okay. Ouch. No. One of these days, I'm gonna get better tools. Okay. Close your rotary cutter. And pick up your piece. Okay. Now, you can see that it lines up on all four sides. There's some stuff hanging off, but that's fine because we're going to end up using the serger again anyway, and that'll cut off those pieces. So we don't need to be too worried about that. Okay. Now what does it want me to do? This way. Wrong sides together, pin front and back. Sandwiching batting between, having raw edges even. Base, raw edges together. Oh. So I need to lengthen my stitches. Okay, because that's how we baste. We're not talking turkey basting here, people. We're talking sewing basting. Turkey basting is a thing that some people do. Not me, because we always do fried turkeys. You need to be Zoomy little machine. Okay, does it want me to? Yes, it does. All right, I had to check, double check, because again, double, triple and quadruple check if your pattern says to do it before you do it. Because if your pattern or recipe or whatever doesn't say to do it and you did it, you are going to get super familiar with your stitch puller. When you get to the corner where you need to turn it, I went a little too far, I think. Just a little, just a smidge. You keep the needle down, and then you can pivot. So if you keep the needle down, you can lift up the foot, and you can pivot the fabric without actually disconnecting things. Plenty of it. And I'm just gonna stick. A little better. The other thing that's fun to do when you're done with your stream over here is to go raid another streamer. So if any of the streamers that I enjoy on and I'm done, we'll do a raid into one of their channels because they're fun and I enjoy supporting them. All right. Problem is, I'm not huge into cussing, and most, if not all, of the streamers that I enjoy don't always have a not so potty mouth, so that's okay. We love them anyway. All right, we've gotten all the way around with the basting, which at this point pretty much just looks like a stitch, but you know, whatever. And whatever, I'm gonna have to wear my whatever hat. One of my very favorite sayings, it is what it is. You get what you get, you don't throw a fit. And whatever. Those are my favorite sayings. All right. Hi, we're back. Okay. Now the next instruction says to quilt. Front and back. So, I think what I'm going to do for quilting, I am almost out of my bobbin thread. I think I'm just going to go both ways, up and down, or down. Okay. I don't even know how many we're going to have. I'm trying to put them basically the same distance apart, but it may not be perfect, and that's okay. It's okay too. I mean, we already discussed how imperfect I am with my goings and doings. So I'm just kind of eyeballing. Because again, I am not a perfectionist. All right, let's see. Just getting a little bit more. Let me show you what's happening because I don't know if you can see it because I forgot to turn the camera so you could see what I was doing. It's kind of pulling towards the edges, but that's going to be okay because this is the outside, or no, this is the inside. This is the outside, and you can't see it on the outside, I don't think. Nope, can't see it on the outside. But also, this is going to be sewn together with another identical side, so you're not going to be able to see it anyway because it'll be sewn into the edging. So we're not worried about that. These are the things that we are not worried about because, oh, so you can see what I'm doing. All right, so I'm basically eyeballing. Get them approximately the same distance apart. I'm gonna see what I did here. That one. Got an extra string in there. Gotta keep myself moisturized. My body does not like to get dehydrated. It's super bad for me, so gotta continue to keep myself moisturized. See, all of these are pushing this down. It's just going to be... I should do one the other way. I wonder if that would help. See, this is one of those things I don't know. Like I said before, I'm not a professional. This isn't something that I do regularly in any shape or size of the word. But it's coming out pretty cute. So far, so good. Let's go back this way this time and see if it makes a difference. I don't think it will, but give it a try. See that right there. My bobbin's empty. So now we have to disconnect the thread. You guys are gonna just get to laugh at me here in just a minute because I am blind as an old lady bat. I'm trying to put, I know, bats aren't actually blind. They use echolocation. They can see just fine. They just don't see like we do. I do know that. It's okay. It will be all right. We'll get through this together. All right. There, and then we push the button down here. Zoomy zoom. Off we go. Can you see this? Yeah. Okay. So sewing is calming for me, but also at the same time it causes anxiety in me. So the most anxiety-inducing part is cutting the fabric. That's the part that stresses me out the most because that's the part you can't fix. Once you cut it, it's cut. So I did that before I met with you today because I did not want to embarrass myself by shaking like a leaf while cutting out fabric. I'll embarrass myself by saying stupid stuff all day. But I don't want to embarrass myself by shaking while I cut fabric. Figure that one out. Alrighty, there we go. Right. Cut. Cut. So if anybody didn't see what that was, you just connect the backing thread, because it's a little bit thinner than the thread that goes on the front. You connect it to this, and then you just spin it up. And now this bobbin goes down here, and that's what goes on the back of the you can see the difference if you look at the two. They're the same color, they're both tan. I don't know if you can actually on the camera, I'm not sure. I'll show you anyway. But see, so this one here is a little bit thicker, and this one here is a little bit thinner, and the thinner one is the one that goes on the back. So I'm not sure if you can see that or not, but that's how you know which one to use for which. If you don't have, this is actually quilting thread that I got specifically for quilting, obviously. And so with quilting thread, you do need a difference because, you know, it goes through front and back. Not answer the phone. I'm doing the video. Goodness. Where's my headset? Tear that off. I was trying to show you that I'm doing my video.
Are you still doing it?
Yes. But you're in.
Oh, I'll let you go.
You're in my ear right now. So. You okay? Is everything good? She hung up. Yes, everything's fine. All right. You're okay. Good. All right. All right, now's the part that everybody's gonna love. I have to try to thread the needle. There's a fly flying around me, and it's bugging me. When my littles were here the other day, they played outside, which is fantastic, and I encourage everybody to encourage their littles to play outside because it's healthy for them to be in the outside air and to use their imaginations. But children are not known for closing doors behind them, so there is quite a few flies in my house for that reason. Okay. Got it. All right, I think we got it. Now let's try this again. All right, off we go. Spin. You spin right round, baby. Anybody that doesn't know, the speed of this is controlled by me. So I can go faster or I can go slower, depending upon what I want to do. And you know what? I did not readjust the tension and everything, and I should have. I feel like, okay, we're not going to change it now because changing it now I think would change it too much. So we're just going to leave it as it is, and we'll just try to do it differently next time. This is for me anyway. I'm not selling it. I'm not giving it away. It's just for me. If I was actually selling these things, which at this point I won't. People tell me I should, but I won't because I don't feel like I do a good enough job. I think as a consumer, if I purchased something that I made, I'd be angry. Like, why in the world did I spend money on this? It's ugly. Did a blind 3-year-old make this? Because that's what it looks like. Um, I think next time I'm going to cook or bake. I'm not sure yet, but I'll have my littles come help me. Probably my youngest grandchildren will come help me because everybody else is in school except the 2 little 4-year-olds. I've got so much thread, so many thread pieces on me. So much thread pieces. All right. My dog is passed out back there. All right. Once I have like bigger community, more people watching, I'll do more involvement with the chat and the, you know, all of that. But for now, it's just me, little old me, which is fine. Got to start somewhere. You're probably going to see me messing with my mouth all the time. My mom always told me the way to create anything and do it right is to hold your tongue in the right spot. So that's currently what we're working on. So what we're working with, advice from my mother. Hold your tongue the right way and everything will work out just fine. All right, let's see. Oh, nope, that's too low. Okay. Up we go. Gotta be sure that feel like I'm starting to go crooked. So I think some of my lines are going to end up closer together at the bottom because I need to try to make sure they're going straight. I think I'm going to turn back around and go back this way now. I don't know if it's making a difference, but it's something to do. It's doing something different. So when we finish with going this way, which we're almost done with, we only have probably 2 more lines to go. Then we're going to go this way so that it's a checkerboard. Because that's what I want to do and it's mine. So it's what I'm going to do. I do what I want. Respect my authority. Okay. Down we go. I don't know why I feel like I'm doing better going that way when it's literally the exact same thing as I was just doing going the other way. What is pig? Okay. Here. All right, go. The other thing this is doing is it's definitely showing me that I was getting crooked, so this is helping me straighten up a little bit. Let's see. I wanted to post on my son's Discord that I was going to be doing this because he's got some friends that probably would have joined me. But I wasn't sure which one was the right one to post it in. I should have just asked him to post it. Obviously did not. But we've had one of my daughters and 2 of my sons, plus other important people in my life, join me for parts of this stream, and that makes me happy. So, I keep looking to see if my other daughter has joined, because if she does, then I get the grandbabies to watch for a minute. So that is fun. But they're the ones that are probably napping, or well, resting anyway. Don't know about sleeping. But... Okay. Proceed in the other direction. Pull it out. Snip, snip. I think we're probably going to finish this one, and then I'm going to have to stop because I don't want it to get too long, and also I have to go pick up the grandkids today. So I think we're going to finish quilting this. I just did my first line down the other direction. So it's done this way. It's actually, this is top, this is bottom. And you can see how it's kind of gone cattywampus. But I believe that's going to be okay because we're gonna sew that side together with the other side anyways. So zoom, 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 zoom. When my mom would get in the car to drive, she would say, R for race. She'd throw it in reverse and go. That's what I always think of whenever I'm going zoom, zoom, zoom. All right. Go. I can't tell if this music is playing the same song over and over, or if it's playing different songs. I guess it doesn't really matter, right? Because you probably can't hear it over my sewing machine anyway. Trying to do approximately the same spacing going this other direction. Might be doing too many. I don't know. Because it doesn't say how to quilt it. It doesn't say do, 8 lines. It just says quilt. So, to your heart's desire, do what you want to do. Make it pretty. But we're zooming, we're going, we're doing. We got this. All right. I just stitched through Tigger. T-I double gut. Okay, we're okay. We're all right. What did I ever do to you? Oh, I'm gonna cut Tigger's head off here. See, it's going pretty fast. It doesn't take very long to do this part because it's a small piece. If I was doing a whole blanket, it would take so much longer. But this is a relatively small piece, so it's pretty fast. Of course, this is just one side. Now I gotta decide if I'm going to stream and post doing the other side, or if I could just or if I should do it off camera and then come back on and just sew it together on camera. and there's nobody still on here to give me their opinion. So I guess it's another I do what I want situation. Guess I'll see how long this is when I'm done with this one. And that'll tell me if I want to do a whole nother video of the exact same thing or do another video of the next steps. Probably I'll just do another video of the next steps because, again, this is a lot. It's going to be long. Which, not that I care necessarily how long they are. However, I just need to, if I'm going to post it on YouTube, I need to figure out how much I post, because everybody knows sometimes people are going to watch a long video and other times people are going to be like, no, I'm not into it. So if I do 2 long videos that are essentially the same video, that's not going to happen. Other thing is that I need to decide is if I'm going to record and first I would have to get a TikTok account and then record and post short video of doing this. And probably what I would do if I do that is I don't know, because I'm not on TikTok, so I'm definitely not an expert, but I'm thinking what would perform best on TikTok would be if I did like clips of each step and then kind of paste that together and so it's like short, I know a minute is a good time for that. So if I did depends on how many steps I have, but if I have 20 seconds of each step, 20 seconds of this, 20 seconds of the next one, 20 seconds of the next one, until we have a finished one. I think that might be the best. This is the last one, by the way, for anyone keeping score. We are done. Okay. Now, go. All right. Cool. Cool. Okay. So now this is what we've got. This way. This is going to be the bottom because these are going to be the corners when we're done. This here and this here will be the bottom corners. This will be the top. This will be the inside. So we've got it quilted going both directions. And I'm still shaking. But you know what? It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. And I'm going to say thank you for joining me. And I will see you on the next stream. Have a beautiful, blessed day.